Okay, beginner rudiments. Like it says, these are for beginners. So there are 40 rudiments and there are many hybrids, but these are the basics that we want to make sure we learn as a beginner so we're ready for 7th and 8th grade. Now this requires you to already master some of the muscle groupings that we had in the Chop 13 and different timing and reading rhythms that we've already done. This assumes you know some basics about downstrokes, controlled strokes, drags, push-pulls, things of that nature. So this isn't something you'd start out with right away. So make sure you have mastered the concepts in the Chop 13 and just your basic snare reading. Okay, but we're going to do this at 70. Again, this is not supposed to be hard. This is beginner rudiments, so we're going to go nice and slow and really try to master the heights as well as the rudiment. Okay, so first off, we're doing single paradiddles. Now you can't do paradiddles all up, right, left, right, right, or left, right, left, left. I'm going ahead and focusing on two heights when you're going to see accents and then inner beats. So anytime you're dealing with two heights, I would really master the downstroke and where that occurs, because if the downstroke doesn't happen, your inner beats are not going to be great. A lot of beginners end up playing their downstroke kind of like here, instead of closing their hand, keeping the wrist down, and keeping the thumb from keeping the stick coming up. And they end up playing like this instead of... Okay, we really want to master playing low and making sure the downstroke ends low. But let's make sure that when you're doing this, you could practice this with no accents to start and really master your lower inner beats. And then we can practice just our accents and really make sure our downstrokes are good. And then we can put it all together. So why don't we start like that? Now, first of all, if you remember a paradiddle, you can think para is like pair of. You can have a pair of shoes. So you can have a right shoe and a left shoe. So a para is right, left, or a para can be left, right. And the diddle, I think double. So obviously a diddle on the right would be right, right, and a diddle on the left would be left, left. Okay, as far as how we say it. So paradiddle, a right paradiddle will be right, left, right, right. Paradiddle. And then a left paradiddle will be paradiddle. Okay, so at this tempo, I'll put the 16th notes on. You can go slower if you need to, but this is pretty slow. All right, and let's really master the first measure because it repeats. So we have right, left, right, right, left, left, right, left, left, right. Let's do no accents to start, and let's say it out loud. Ready, go. Right, left, right, right, left, left, right, left, left, right. Right, left, right, right, left, left, right, left, left, right. Now let's try that, playing nice and relaxed, slow, no accents. 1, 2, ready, go. Right, left, right, right, left, left, right, left, left, right. Right, left, right, right, left, left, right, left, left, right. Make sure there's no tension. Whenever you have those doubles, you should have a little bit of rebound down here, so don't be too tight, okay? Again, ready, and if you can't do this fast, slow it down and pause the video, slow it down, and do it again. 1, 2, do it again, ready, go. Right, left, right, right, left, left, right, left, left, right. No tension. Right, left, right, right, left, left, right, left, left, right. Okay, if you can't do that yet, pause the video, take it slower, get your repetitions until you can do it relaxed with the right stickings and the right heights. Okay, now the last measure just plays them back to back. Right, left, right, right, left, right, left, left, right, left, right, right, left, right, left, left, right. Try to say it. 2, ready, go. Right, left, right, right, left, right, left, left, right, left, right, right, left, right, left, left, right. 2, now play it and go. Right, left, right, right, left, right, left, left, right, left, right, right, left, right, left, left, right. 2, ready, again. Right, left, right, right, left, right, left, left, right, left, right, right, left, right, left, left. Make sure on your doubles, you're nice and relaxed. Okay, if you can't play that yet, pause it, slow it down, and then unpause. So now let's focus on the accents. All these accents are going to be downstroked. So keep your hands closed, keep your wrist down, and make sure your stick stops as if you're like pointing down at the pad, okay? No jiggles or accidentally lift up. That's what a lot of beginners like to do, even just a little bit. Like, just stop it. Boom. Now, that doesn't mean you're pushing into the drum, okay? It's not a matter of hitting harder. If you hit harder, think about it. If you had a basketball and you threw it down really hard, what would happen? It would bounce back up even higher. So don't think about hitting harder. Just think about stopping the stick with your wrist and your fingers closed at the end, okay? So don't think harder on a downstroke. 1, 2, just the accents, ready, go. Right downstroke, left downstroke, left downstroke, right downstroke, right downstroke, left downstroke, left downstroke, right downstroke, right, left, right, left, right. And make sure all these are stopping correctly. Okay? So you actually have to look. Boom. Did it stop or did it come up or bounce up? Did my fingers let go? Also, another thing beginners do, watch out beginners, you're gonna want to grab, like I call this hungry hippos, where the mouth opens and then you grab the marble.
Playing hungry, hungry hippos. Hungry, hungry hippos. I win! Hungry, hungry hippos from Hasbro.
That's not what we're doing for these accents. It is just a wrist rotation. The fingers stay closed. Okay? That's a big one. I mean, really make sure you're not opening your fingers. So another way you can work on not opening your fingers is to understand that this is truly just from your wrist. Okay? Put your wrist on the drum and just like knock. Okay? That's just coming from the wrist. Now for the accent, all you have to do is raise your wrist angle a little bit. That's it. Okay? And again, I didn't open my fingers. So can you do this with just your wrist? And even this, I saw beginners yesterday in my lesson doing this. They were trying to move their arm. It's just learning how to use the wrist. I don't know if you guys can hear that. Let's see if I can get the mic down here. Listen. Notice this is just from the wrist, just knocking. No arm. Obviously there's no fingers because we're just working on a knocking motion. And then just take that over to the pad. Wrist, 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 wrist. And make sure these downstrokes are stopping right away. Do you see that? Okay, it's one of the reasons why I wear dark shirts, so you can see that. Boom, not that. Right? Right? We don't want that. Again, I play calm, okay? Some beginners don't even notice. Like they're watching me play like right now, and look at the top of my stroke. I mean, it's not even going past my chest. Okay, and then I have beginners that are watching me, and they're like playing above their head or to their shoulders. Like, let's make sure we're using our observation skills. Okay, so let's try it again. Calm, good downstroke, and with good inner beat height. All the way through. 1, 2, paradiddles, go. Okay, I'm really looking down here. Right low, left low, right low. A lot of kids will accidentally have a reactionary accent too. That's another thing to watch out for. Is if you have a right accent, does that mean your left should react? No. So just practice the first 2 notes and make sure the second note is not bouncing because the other note is ricocheting it up or something. It's nothing like that. Make sure you can lift and drop both. Okay, so that's another thing you should work on. It's just right, left, left, right, right, left, left, right, without weird things happening. All right, 5-stroke roll. So obviously we want to be able to do a drag motion, which is a 2-for-1, right? We're moving our arm, our fingers are open slightly, nothing crazy. They don't come apart like this, and we're setting the pressure in our thumb in first, in the middle a little bit. Okay, you're gonna go open up just a little bit and use your arm and go up and down. Make sure you're loose enough, and then you pull up after 2 notes. Make sure that's nice and open. We actually want it to be a rhythm. We want it to be 30-second note timing of the rhythm. So the downbeat 5-stroke roll is the roll that starts on the downbeat where you're doing the 5 strokes. So remember, the skeleton of a 5-stroke roll is coconut, or 1 en or 1 tite. Okay, so 1 en, 2 en, 3 en, 4 en. Now we're going to put drags on the 1 e or whatever the number is, and then you're not going to drag on the last note. My first right is a drag, my left is a drag, and then my last note is a release where I don't drag, so I close the fingers. But remember, these slashes actually mean to slash the note in half, creating 2 pieces. So if you're slashing a 60 note half, it creates 2 30-second notes. So it should be digga digga da, digga digga da. It should sound like a rhythm. Digga digga da, digga digga da. Okay, not 1 2 1 2 boom, right? And that combines to create your 5-stroke roll. 1 2 3 4 5. 1 2 3 4 5. 1 2 3 4 5. 1 2 3 4 5. That's why it's called a 5-stroke roll. Now an upbeat 5-stroke roll is the skeleton of strawberry, strawberry, 1 and a 2 teta, right? And you can count it different ways. And then we're going to put a drag on the end. 1 and a 2 and a 3. Drag, drag, 4. and 1, right? So again, you have a tap and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you count from the drags. Always count from the drags to determine what it is. Let's hear the downbeat 5-stroke roll first. 1, 2, ready, go. 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and digga digga da, digga digga da, digga digga da, digga digga da. You want it to sound like a rhythm, digga digga da. So you might need to play with the pressure to get that to be just right. Also, make sure you're not using wrist. Anytime we're doing drags, again, that's something we were fighting when we first learned, is you don't want to do drags from the wrist because that creates a lot of velocity and it's probably going to pinch off your drags. Your arms are going to make sure that you're getting this nice, relaxed, warm sound and not doing too much pressure. Also, make sure the heights match. The right hand kind of has this flowy right, and the left hand kind of interjects itself on the E. But they need to be the same height. So double check the top of your strokes that are matching. Let's do that one more time. 5-stroke roll. 1, 2, ready, downbeat only. 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and digga digga da, digga digga da, digga digga da, digga digga da. Notice every time I finish, I'm down here. By now, we should have graduated to the down position. I know a lot of stuff we did was up, okay, but we're going to have to start getting down. Obviously, on keyboard, we're going to be up most of the time. Now, the second half of the exercise is strawberry, strawberry with drags on the and. So let's go ahead and give that a whirl because it's basically the same muscles. 1, 2, ready, go. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. 5-stroke roll, 5-stroke roll, 5-stroke roll, 5-stroke roll. Listen to the timing and the pressure of your drags. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. Digga da, digga digga da, digga digga da, digga digga da. Sorry, I messed up the first one, but yeah. Okay, let's do them both in a row. Make sure that you're doing right on measure 3. Don't go to your left on the anda. It ands and us on 60 notes are right, left. 1, 2, don't use wrist. Here we go. 1 E N, 2 E N, 3 E N, 4 E N, digga digga da, digga digga da, digga digga da, digga digga da. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, digga digga da, digga digga da, digga digga da, digga digga down. Okay, now technically the skeleton at this tempo you would use wrist. Now, if you want to use arm just to get the motion going, that's fine because you want to use arm when you get to the drags. So sometimes you won't play the correct technique because you're trying to build a different technique. So feel free to use arm on the check if needed. Okay? All right, so the same principles that from the 5-stroke apply to the 9. Want to make sure we're getting a nice drag, right? Use your arm, no wrist, open in the back, fingers shouldn't be coming apart. Find the right pressure, make it sound like a 30-second note. And our check is 1 E and 2. So think about that. If you're putting slashes on 4/16, 4 times 2 is 8. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and the release is 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so it's a 9-stroke roll. Now the upbeat 9-stroke roll starts on the upbeat. 1 and 2 E and 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, digga 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 da. Again, we want it to sound like a rhythm. All right, so let's do the downbeat 9 first. 1, 2, ready, go. 1 E and 2. Digga 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 da. 1 E and 2. Digga 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 da. Okay? You need to stop there if you're having trouble with the interpretation or you're buzzing or you're using wrist. Fix the issues. Now I do want to draw your attention to something. This is not just a beginner rudiment page, but I'm also teaching you how you need to think about it and then how you will see it. So as you can see in measure 2 on beat 3 is a quarter note with 3 slashes tied to a quarter. So whenever you see those slashes, you need to think in your head how many 16th notes exist on that note value. So those 3 slashes are in a quarter note. Well, how many 16th notes are in a quarter? 3 E and A, so 4, right? And then you're going to put slashes on all of them. Okay, and that's what it looks like in measure 1 on beat 3. So we're also learning that measure 2, wherever the roll is measure 1, and you're kind of learning by default what it looks like and what it means. So you're kind of learning the code and learning how to decode it. Okay, so you do need to memorize these different rolls and what they look like and how you need to decode it. So that's another thing you need to study here. Okay? All right, likewise, you'll see that code in measure 4 with a quarter note roll, but that's on the and. So we know a quarter note on the and does not go to the next number. I know we're used to having quarter notes starting on the number going to the next number, right? That distance is correct, right? Now, if we move the quarter note to the end, the distance will also have to move over here, so it'll end on the and. So quarter note on a number goes to the number, but a quarter note on the and goes to the and. So make sure you think about that going 3 and a 4 E and 3 and. It's gonna be the same amount of notes, but it's going from the and to the end. Okay. So let's do upbeat 9-stroke rolls. 1, 2, ready, go. 1 and a 2 E and 3 and a 4 E and 1 and a 2 E and 3 digga 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 da 1. Make sure you get the distance between and 1 at the end. Okay, it has a flowy right. All right, so pause that if you need to work on that, and now we're going to do the whole thing. 9-stroke rolls. 1, 2, ready, go. 1 E and a 2, digga 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 da. 1 E and a 2, digga 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 da. 1 and a 2 E and 3, digga 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 da. 1 and a 2 E and 3, digga 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 and 1. Okay. 13-stroke rolls, same rules. Make sure you're using arm. Make sure you're open in the back. Don't let your fingers fly off. I'm going to make sure on these drags that they sound like a 30-second note, a rhythm. We don't want to use wrist. We want to use arm so it sounds nice and warm. Okay, the 13-stroke roll on the downbeat. Obviously, the rolls start on the downbeat. You have 6 16th notes with slashes, so that's going to be 6 times 2 is 12, plus the release is 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, right? But we want it to be open. Digga, 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 da. Okay? Now again, the code is in measure 2, a dotted quarter. So it gets a little weird here, right? A dotted quarter, think about it. A dotted note, you think the number 3. Now it's a quarter, right? So what's underneath a quarter note when you subdivide in the family tree? 8th notes. So it's worth 3 8th notes. But we want to find out, again, how many 16th notes. Each one of those 3 8th notes gets 2 16th notes, right? Because this splits into 2, this splits into 2, and this splits into 2. So it's going to be 6 16th notes. We put slashes on them. 6 times 2 is 12, plus the release is 13. Okay? So same thing happens in measure 4, but that's an upbeat 13-stroke roll. Skeleton sets you up. Let's play the downbeat 13. 1, 2, ready, go. 1 E and a 2 E and digga 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 da. 1 E and a 2 E and digga 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 da. Both are the same. Okay, now we're gonna play the upbeat 13-stroke roll. So skeleton is 1 and a 2 E and a ready, go. 1 and a 2 E and a 3. Digga 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 1 and a 2 E and a 3. Digga 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 da. Okay, if you need to work on those, pause it until you can get it. Work on the drag interpretation being nice and open. Want it to be even, mama dada, mama dada, mama dada, digga digga digga. And then let's play the whole thing now once you've unpaused it. 1, 2, ready, go. 1 E and a 2 E and digga 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 da. 1 E and a 2 E and digga 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 da. 1 and a 2 E and a 3. Digga 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 1 and a 2 E and a 3. Digga 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 da. And with the downstroke. Okay, 7-stroke roll, same rules apply. We want to use our arm. We want to open our fingers, but don't let the fingers fly off. Get the right pressure so it sounds like a 30-second notes. Do not use wrist. Make sure your drags are nice and warm and even with arm. Okay. Now the 7-stroke roll, I give you 2 different looks. The tap 7, which starts with a tap, then you start the roll on your left. Da, digga, 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 da. And again, you don't start counting until the roll happens. So it's tap 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's why it's called a 7. Now the code in measure 2 for this is a 16th note followed by a dotted 8th tied to a quarter. So that looks a little funky, but again, do the math. Whenever you see a dotted note, you think the number 3, but that's a dotted 8th note. So what does an 8th note divide into? 16th note, so it's going to be worth 3 16th notes. So really, even though it looks funky, all you're doing for the skeleton is 3 E and a 4, exactly like measure 1 beat 3. And then you're going to wait to start the drag until the first left. So it's going to be 1 E and a 2. You're going to drag from E all the way to the next beat. 3 E and a 4. Measure 3 and 4 are exactly the same, but we don't have a tap to start. Sometimes you're going to have a 7-stroke roll that starts on E. Sometimes it actually starts at the end and you squish it into a 16th note triplet. But we're just going to keep it simple for right now. Okay, so it's the exact same thing, but we rest on the numbers. So let's just play this and see where you're having trouble. 1, 2, ready, go. 1 E and a 2, right, roll, right. 1 E and a 2, right, left, right. Rest left, 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 right, left, right. So you might have had trouble. Make sure that you're not hitting, on measure 1, make sure you're not hitting the right and then waiting and then playing the roll. It's going to be seamless. 3E and 4. Don't be late on the E. 3E and 4. 3E and 4. 3E and 4. 3 digga 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 4. Okay? And then the same thing happens at the end, but you go rest digga 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 4. Rest digga 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 4. Okay? Make sure you look at your stickings and make sure you play what's written. Pause the video if you're having trouble, and then return, and we're going to do one more run through. All right, here's our run through. 1, 2, 7, stroke rolls, go. 1 E and 2, da, digga 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 da. 1 E and 2, right, left, right. Rest, left, right. Rest, digga 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 da. Rest, left, right. Rest, digga 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 da. Okay, flams. All right, for flams, we have to know our 4 stroke types, but really we're still focusing a lot on the downstroke. Now, if you need help with the stroke types, make sure you go back to Chop 13 and go to full down, tap up, where we explain those. Other than that, we're ready to try this. So we're doing 4 right flams to start. So remember, when it shows a capital right or accented right, that means the right is the primary note, which is the high note, and then the left is the grace note, which doesn't even lift. Now again, you can move your right hand without your left moving, right? So when we start playing, they don't have to be connected, and that's what beginners do. They let the right hand bring the left hand up. You should be able to wiggle your right hand without your left hand moving, right? So then we lift our right and just drop both. Okay, it's not connected. We're both lift. Okay, and if you need to practice this, what you can do is just do like a fake right. Can you just do a little fake right? Don't even hit the right. Now do a little grace note in your left. Now try to do the fake and the grace note. Now if you're lifting, you know something's wrong. This should be nice and quiet because you're not hitting the primary. All you should hear is your grace note. Okay, then just add your primary without pulling your left up. Okay, likewise when we get to measure 2, your left is the primary. So your left can move without your right moving. Can your right just drop? Do your fakes. Fake your left. Just do your grace note in your right. Now fake the primary and see if the right hand got any louder. Oops. And now just add your primary. It should sound exact same in the grace note. You shouldn't be doing this. Okay, and again, this is all wrist, not arm. Okay? All right, so I should see 4 primary rights and then be able to switch and go 4 primary lefts. Now, the third measure is going to switch back and forth. It's going to be right lift, right lift, left lift. Only lift one of the hands, right? The correct hand, the primary note. Okay? And I'm ending down for all this. Now, we might practice doing what I call the switch, which is kind of a training wheels. So you know which hand's about to drop and which hand's about to stay. Okay? But the real version is where we downstroke both. And they both end, and it looks like you're about to start. It doesn't go like that or anything. You're always going to end and look the exact same. Okay? All right, let's try this. 1, 2, flams. Ready? Go. Right, 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 right. Now it's left, left. Don't pick up the right. Left. Switch. Left, right, left, right. So you might need to work on your coordination, maybe slow it down and pause it. But let's get the heights going, okay? All right, now when we get to flam taps, it's the exact same thing, but we're adding a tap in between. So do a right flam, pick up your right slowly, and then downstroke, just add another right tap. Okay, now lift the left, downstroke, and make a left flam, and then do another left for your little left tap. So it's kind of like doing a double, but a high right, and then a low left, and then a high left and a low right. Right, right, left, left. So the hand that just downstroked should do another little tap. You might need to work on that. Flam left, flam right. Flam left, flam right. Okay, right, right, left, left. But downstroke your first. All right, let's try it. 1, 2, ready, go. Right flam, left flam. Right flam, left flam. Right, right, left, left, right, right, left, left, flam. And you should have flams on all those downbeats, okay? If you need to slow it down, go ahead. You know, again, we might do a version where we have the switches, and that you still, the hand that downstrokes is the hand that doubles, okay? Pause it, work on the coordination of that, and so you can do that. All right, so flam accents, again, all these flams are downstroked. The pattern here, let's learn it without the flams first. So the pattern here is right, left, right, left, right, left. So you're kind of going back and forth. There's no doubles. Okay, so it's going to be right, left, right, left, right, left. Make sure, again, your downstrokes are pure and they end down, not kind of a pull, and don't have like a reactionary left. Right? Make sure it's down, the left didn't move. Down, left, right, and then the left plays a downstroke, and the right doesn't react. Right, left, just stays down. Let's try it with no accents. 1, 2, it's all low, go. 1 and 2 and 3 and stop. That's pretty easy, isn't it? Now just give me the accents. Ready, go. Dotted note, stop. Ready, again. 1 and 2 and 3 and 1. Make sure the downstroke is good. Don't hungry hippos for that accent. It's just from the wrist. Okay, let's try our little wrist exercise. Let's put our hands here. Don't open your fingers. We're not using any arm. It's just a little wrist turn. It's high wrist, low wrist, low wrist, high wrist, low wrist, low wrist, high wrist. Ready and go. And we're not hitting super hard where it's going to hurt our knuckles, right? So when you get the sticks in your hands, we're not going to do anything crazy. I often imitate my beginners, playing way higher than me because I'm showing you how low I'm playing. Even my accents aren't hit that hard or high, okay? But I still have beginners that will go, right? Let's keep it calm. It's just a little wrist turn, okay? Sometimes boring is better, okay? Now all we're going to do now is put flams on that. Flam, left, right, left, flam. Okay, so think about that. If you're playing the right primary and your left is low, then another left's about to come up. So you might want to practice the first 2 notes, flam, left, because that's going to feel like a double left, even though your right hand is doing a downstroke. Left, left, right downstroke, right? So now make sure you can do left lead where you go left flam, and that's a low right grace note, and then a right's about to follow. Left flam, right. So you can almost feels like a double right. Right, right. That's low. Okay? Downstroke in the left, and you're doing like a double right. So you might want to go back and forth and just go flam left, flam right. Right flam left, left flam right. And make sure that's good on heights and good on stickings. Okay? Then you're just going to alternate your way through that. Okay? You might want to slow this down, but let's give it a shot. We're going to do one measure. 1, 2, ready, go. Flam, left, right, left, flam. Ready, and go. Flam, left, left, flam. Again, notice my heights are super low and my accents are not that high and they're about here. Make sure you're not hitting your accents too hard, okay? Remember, if you throw a basketball to the ground hard, it's going to pop up, but we don't want it to pop up. We want it to end down. So just play with your wrists, keep your fingers closed, and downstroke without hitting hard. You can downstroke without slamming it, okay? Now, the last version is 2 in a row, okay? So here we go. 1, 2, ready, go. Flam, left, left, flam. Okay? All right, Flam Paradiddles. So we're just doing paradiddle left, and then a left paradiddle. Left, right, right. And then we put them back to back. So all we got to make sure we're doing here is a sticking, and then we're going to downstroke these accents. So it's a right flam to start. So the right is primary, your left is low. And then like a flam accent, your left's going to follow. Flam left. And now we're going to do a double right. Right, right. And our right's still low because we're about to play a left flam. So it's going to be right flam, left, right, right. Keep the right low while we do the left flam primary note. Okay? So this is flam, diddle, flam. So if saying the diddle out loud helps you to do the double, then do that. Flam, diddle, flam. Go. Flam, diddle, flam. Pause the video until you figure that out. Okay? Now we're doing the opposite in measure 2. We have a left primary, so lift your left. Downstroke, our right's already low for that grace note. Then a right follows. And then a double left. And then our left still stays low for the primary right. So it's going to be left flam, right, left, right flam. Keep the left low at the end. So flam, diddle, flam. So you might want to figure this out without the flams first, where you can just go paradiddle left, left, right, left, left, right. Okay, and then add the flams in after that. Okay, obviously measure 3, we're just connecting them. So we'll have flam, left, right, right, flam, right, left, left, flam. Okay, and again, you can say Flamadiddle if that helps. Maybe try this without your flams first to make sure the stickings are good, and then slowly add the flams. So this might take you pausing the video and working on it, but let's go ahead and try a full run through and see how we do. If you know you're not ready, pause it. 1, 2, ready, go. Flam, left, right, right, left. Flam, right, left, left, right. Flam, left, right, right, flam, right, left, left, flam. Try it again. Ready, go. Flamadiddle, flam. Flamadiddle, flam. Flamadiddle, flamadiddle, flam. Remember, I'm not hitting that hard on accents. And my inner beats aren't crazy high, and I'm not using arm. I'm just keeping it simple. Okay, pause the video and go over that again if you need to. Okay, Flamacues. Flamacues actually have some low flams and some high flams. So even though we have a low right flam to start with, you know, my right hand's still going to be higher than my left because my left just drops. Try just dropping your left. Don't even lift it. Okay? Now, play your right hand like 3 inches. So your right's at like 3 inches and your left's at like 1. Okay? So I can still, even though it's low, I can still tell that the primary note is this right hand right here. It's higher. What we don't want is both to be low and kind of medium, and I can't tell. Okay? I can still tell that's a right flam. Okay? So that's the first thing, is that you're able to play primary notes that are low and still tell what the flams are based on the heights. Okay? Now, we have a low right flam, so you can still tell that was a right primary. Then my left will lift right away. So this is kind of the first time you have like a reactionary lift. Practice that. Just lift your right a little bit higher than your left. Switch. Left comes up. Okay? Now it's up because we're about to play a downstroke. Try that. Go. Right flam, left accent. Ready? Go. Right flam, left accent. Okay? Do that a couple times until you figure it out. Again, we don't want this for the flam. We want to see the right a little bit higher, and then you lift your left up, then downstroke. Okay? Now, all we're going to do is finish it with alternating right, left that are low, and then we're going to end with a low right flam again. So right, left, flam. Now again, it's low, low, and then when I do the flam, my right's still low, but my left's even lower because it's a grace note. So it's almost like my left plays a downstroke even though it's low. Down, so you just drop that left. So if I looked at this, this would be. See how low that is. Then you put that together. Low right flam, left comes up, downstroke left, right, left, keep the left down, still a low right. Okay? So put that together. Flam left, right, left, flam. Try it with me. Flam left, right, left, flam. Flam left, right, left, flam. You probably need to pause it and work on all these heights. Okay, now the next Flamacue actually ends with the right hand up. So just raise your wrist at the end and that's it for your right hand and downstroke. Okay, so you have flam, left, lift, downstroke left, right, left, leave your left down, raise your right, downstroke both. There's a lot going on there. Flam left, right, left, lift. Don't lift your left, but lift your right. So this is flam, cue, and flam. Flam, cue, and flam. Okay, you probably have to pause that and work on that. Now, measure 3 does 2 Flamacues in a row, just so you can work on them doing back and forth, and then end with a high right at the end. Okay, so you're going to have flam, cue, and flam, cue, and right flam. So you might have to pause this and really work on this. We're adding a lot of things on this one. Okay? All right, let's give it a shot. If you can't do it, you need to work on it and pause it or play it slower or create loops that are slower. 1, 2, ready, go. Flam left, right, left, low right, rest. Flam left, right, left, high right flam. Flam, cue, and flam, cue, and right. Okay, single stroke fours. So single stroke, that means right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left. Singles mean right and left, or lefts and rights. Single stroke four means we're going to do 4 of those. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Now it just so happens that the type of fours we're doing are 6-note triplets going to an 8th note. Triplet and 1, 2, 3, 4. Right, left, right, left. Now if you're doing those on the upbeat, that's going to be right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left on the end. How does a 16-note triplet work? So usually when you have 16th notes, I'm looking at measure 2. Usually when you see 16th notes, you go 1 E and up, right? These have a 3 over the top. So that's saying instead of fitting 2 16th notes within the span of an 8th note, go a little bit faster and squeeze in 3. So one of the ways you can count this to help you understand where 1 and are, or you can go 1 lolly and 1 lolly and. That's why we start the skeleton with 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 lolly and 2 lolly and 3 lolly and 4 lolly and. So you know how to bookmark the beginnings and the ends of those. Okay, so let's just try that. It might not be as hard as we're making it out to be. 1 and 2, 2 measures and go. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 lolly and 2 lolly and 3 lolly and 4 lolly and. Try it again. 2. Ready? Go. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 lolly and 2 lolly and 3 lolly and 4 lolly and. Now you're going to have some rebound there. Just do this. Your hand should open up there and you should be relaxed. Now just stop on the second left. Triple and triple and triple and. So depending on the tempo, we might lift in between, and depending on how slow it is, we might go down, down, have a little pause there. Okay. All right. So now when we're doing the upbeat single stroke fours, because that's starting on the and, we're going to start the triplet on the left now. Right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right. Try that for a second. Ready? Go. Right. Single stroke 4. Single stroke 4. Left, right, left, right. Left, right, left, right. So it's the opposite sticking, same amount of notes. Okay? So pause the video if you need to break that down. But again, I'm thinking about the ones and the ands. 1 and 2 and 3. Left, right, and 4. Again, I'm thinking about the skeleton. 1 and 2 and 3. 1 and 2 and 3. Left, right, left, right. Left, right, left, right. That way I know where to start and where to end it. Okay? All right, let's try it all in a row. 1, 2, ready, go. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and triplet and triplet and triplet and triplet and 1, triplet 2, triplet 3, triplet 4, triplet 1. Let's try it again. Ready, go. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 lolly and 2 lolly and 3 lolly and 4 lolly and 1 and lolly 2 and lolly 3 and lolly 4 and lolly 1. Now, the single stroke 7s work the same way. That's 1 lolly and lolly 2 lolly and lolly, right? You're thinking these triplets. Triplet, 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 a triplet on each 8th note. Triplet, triplet, 1 and, right? So now, at the end, we kind of just do a hemiola where we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. Again, a sextuplet is 6 plus the release is 7, so it's single stroke 7. You'll start on your right and you'll end on your right. Right, right. Right, left, right, left, right, left, right. Right, right. Make sure they're all the same height. Let's do some copycat real quick. Triple the 2. Triple the 2. Try it. You. Me. You. Okay, let's just try this and see what happens. 1, 2, ready, go. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and triple the 2 and triple the 4 and triple the 2, triple the and triple the 1. 1, 2, ready, go. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 lolly and lolly 2 and 3 lolly and lolly 4 and 1 lolly and lolly 2 and lolly 3 lolly and 4 lolly and lolly 1. Okay, you might need to pause that and work on that nice and slow. All right, ruffs. Okay, similar to a flam, you have a primary note. Okay, even if it's low, it's primary. It's got to be higher than the grace note. And then your ornamentation is now not just a single note like a flam. Your ornamentation is a little drag. Sometimes you even do these with buzzes, but let's go ahead and learn it with the drag, where we're getting 2 notes for 1. Okay, again, I open my fingers just a little bit. I'm not going to go crazy. I'm just going to drop my arm and make sure 2 notes can happen. Okay? So look at measure 2 or look at measure 4. That's the way you're going to see these written, most likely. Okay? But what I want you to think is like measure 1 and measure 3, where you're thinking 1, 2. Because you have to think about these drags coming in before the downbeat. Try it without the drags first. In measure 1, you have 1, 2, 3, 4. Of course, the is low because it's a grace note. So dotted note 2, dotted note 4. Okay? Now put a drag on the uhs. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now make sure that the double is open enough where it connects. Da, 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 da. Okay? Make sure it's not separate. Don't go da, brr, ba, da, brr, ba. It's digga da, digga da, digga da, digga da. Connect, connect, digga da. 1, 2, 3. Okay? Connect it. The opposite happens in measure 3. You go left primary. The right is the low ornamentation. For right now, no drag. And then another primary left. So you're going to go left, right, left, left, right, left. Don't lift that right very high. Okay? Now put the drag in there. Again, from the arm, little pressure. Left, digga da. Left, digga da. Okay? Now, you're going to see measure 2 and 3. You're going to see it connected to the primary note, but you need to think about those little drags being the before the downbeat. Okay? So you're going to think in measure 2, 1, 2, 3. Likewise, in measure 4, you're going to go 1, 2, 3. So you have to kind of, again, decode it and know what to do when you see this in real life. Okay? So let's play it all the way through with no drags to start. 1, 2, ready, go. Right, left, right. Right, left, right. Left, right, left, right, left, right. Now hold on. Did you notice that even though there's no on measure 1 at the end, I made it So technically, follow me clearly here. The drag that starts measure 2, those 2 little notes technically live at the end of measure 1. So you have to kind of move it to the other side of the bar line in your brain. Let's try it. Ready? Go. Right, left, right. Right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right. Now there's a rest. Opposite sequence. Left, right, left. Left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left. So make sure you have that rhythm first. And then what we're going to do is make sure we can put an even drag that's nice and low. Okay? Let's give it a shot. 1, 2, ready, go. Right, digga right. Right, digga right. Digga right, digga right, digga right. Now switch. Left, digga left. Left, digga left. Digga left, digga left, digga left. Again, these drags are ornamentations. Think about like a Christmas tree. You have a big primary Christmas tree, right? That's the main thing. The ornaments are just these little decorations. They're little dainty earrings. They're just small. They're not big all hoop earrings or an ornament on the tree that looks like as big as a basketball. The ratio would look completely wrong, right? So these are little dainty things, these ornamentations. So make sure these drags are super little. Don't even lift, just drop, okay? All right, let's try it again. 1, 2, last time, go. Switch, left. Okay, pause the video if you need to go over that again, and then you can rewind or create a loop.